Hello, my name is Stacy Worley Williams. Today I'm going to explore if my community is a good or bad community. So, this is my community in words and pictures. The nine key elements of a good community are that the community have to offer residents a safe place to live. The community also has to have access to goods and services such as supermarkets and um, places to shop to get food and all the essential things to live. Um, a community must have a relationship of the character that binds people together. A community must also have commonalities of value and goals. A community must be a place where people are treated as a whole person. A community also needs to be a place where the day-to-day relationships are predictable. So it has to be a place where um, you can see that your neighbor is going to go to work every day, or your neighbor is going to go out and pick up the paper every day. Um, a community also has to be a place that's recognized within the social structure for each member of the community. The community must provide sufficient opportunity for growth and fulfillment. So when I hear that, I think of education and places where people can move into a larger home, or a place where there's enrichment, such as Little League, or places where parents can teach classes like a sewing class, or um, kids learn how to cheer, to be a cheerleader. Places where people are able to grow. And lastly, it needs to be homogeneous enough to prevent conflict between neighbors, but heterogeneous enough to create some diversity. So this is an aerial view of Drexel Hill. Drexel Hill is a small borough in Delaware County. It's not that big at all. The population is not huge at all. Um, as you can see there, this one map, this aerial view is just of Drexel Hill. There's no other borough of Delaware County displayed in this, so it's quite small. Sorry. Okay, so like I said before, Drexel Hill is located in Delaware County. It's in Pennsylvania. The population, and this was taken from the census of 2010. At that time, the population was 29,351 people. The area, it's 3.9 square miles. So that is quite small to have so many people in it. Now that I'm looking at this, that's really small to me. Um, so there's they say that there's no water in Delaware in Drexel Hill. Um, and I have to believe that because it came from the Census Bureau, but I want to say that there is a small stream not too far from my house. I could be wrong. It might not be Drexel Hill anymore because sometimes in some areas you cross the street and you're in a different city, county, what have you. But we're in Eastern Standard Time, which is on the East Coast. It says here that we have daylight savings time, which I would think that every place does. I don't know. Um, so we move on to education in Drexel Hill, and I would say that Drexel Hill is a good community because it has one of the nine key elements to being a good community, which it provides sufficient opportunity for growth and fulfillment. Drexel Hill has one public high school, which is Upper Darby High School. It has one middle school, which is Drexel Hill Middle School. And it has one, two, three, four public grade schools, which is Garriford Elementary, um, Aronimink, Hillcrest, and Kelly. There are some private schools that are here, which are all Catholic schools, St. Dorothy, St. Andrews, St. Bernadette, and Holy Cross Academy. All are K through 8. The high school for Drexel Hills private high school are actually located in Upper Darby, which is Pen Prendy and Archbishop Ryan, I think it is. So here is a pie chart of the racial backgrounds that are in Drexel Hill. So the Drexel Hill to me is racially diverse. There is a an abundance of Caucasian people in the area that's taken up 2,289 people, and the black population there's 200 I'm sorry, these numbers are from the census report of 2010 again. Um, so as you can see, the white population is the dominant population, and the less dominant would be Asian, the Asian population. The next in line would be Native Hawaiian or Pacific Islanders. So I would say that as far as the races in Drexel Hill, it's taken over another key element to be a good community, which is it's homogeneous enough to prevent conflict between neighbors, but heterogeneous enough to create some diversity. So this is a diverse community. Here is one of the homes that is located in Drexel Hill. I drive past this home often and I'm in awe with it. I hope to someday own a piece of this pie, but this shows you, gives you a sense of a place where day-to-day relationships are predictable. So I would think that the person that's living in this house get up every morning, go to work, come home, cook dinner, enjoy time with their family, as do I. Drexel Hill offers a safe place to live, and it also offers accesses to goods and services. So here you can see that Drexel Hill is comprised of a number of different neighborhoods, even though it's just shy of a 4 mile radius. But in this 4 mile radius, we have Drexel Line Shopping Center, we have a cemetery, Colin Brook. I said earlier that there was some water in Drexel Hill, and it's Colin Brook. That's our local water, creek, pond, whatever you want to call it. It's a brook, and it's some water over here. So we also have a Nyler's Rum Park and Dermong Create Recreation Center where the kids play basketball. They play football. One of my sons is playing football over there. Two of my girls are cheerleaders. I'm thinking that one of our kids is going to play baseball and basketball when the season comes up. So there's a lot of enrichment for the kids to go over, and opportunity for the parents to coach Little League as well. So in the shopping center, we have a PetSmart, a Acme, Banks, a hair salon, Pizza Hut, Starbucks. So there's a lot of goods and services over there for our community. So here's my piece of pie, my piece of the pie, a place where I'm treated as a whole person. And this is located in the Addingham neighborhood of Drexel Hill. We also had some famous people. Dick Clark lived in our neighborhood over in Drexel Brook Apartments before he got really, really famous, but he was a part of our community. Um, his neighbor was at McMahon at the time, so there's another um, added to our Drexel Hill, putting us on the map a little bit. And Alan McDermott, he was a Nobel Peace Prize for chemistry. So we have some smart people that lived here, as well as comedians and funny people and famous actors. So would I consider my neighborhood a good neighborhood? I would like to say yes. I think we clicked off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the 9 key elements. The other elements, I'm sure, the other three, I'm sure I could find them if I dug a little deeper, but I would consider my neighborhood a good neighborhood. I hope that you would too. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Here are my references. Thank you.